Hey, this is Andrew Lim inviting you to go out on a limb. Good morning from a cloudy day here in Belgrade. Let me show you. I think it's supposed to be sunny in a bit, but there's a time change. We jumped forward an hour, so I actually lost an hour of sleep. I'm not too happy about it. Anyways, we are off to Novi Sad this morning, or maybe it's pronounced Novi Sad, which is a second largest city here in Serbia. It's around 300,000 in population. From what I read, it's supposed to be really culturally diverse, really liberal city. And by diverse, I mean, early in the days, they allowed, the Croatians, the Hungarians, the Serbians all coexisted, which, frankly, they're all white people, so so I don't know where the diversity is. I mean, diverse in probably religious practice, because I think they were allowed to practice Orthodox Christianity early on. So anyways, I'm really excited. We're gonna do that. I actually joined a little tour that will bring us up there. It's about an hour and a half drive from Belgrade. It's actually not too far. And I think on our way back, we're gonna stop in a small town as well. So come go on in with me and we will venture out of Belgrade today. Folks, before we start, kindly hit the subscribe button and the notify button for new contents that I upload weekly. Thank you. So day trips from Belgrade are easy because the destinations are just a short ride away. So it's about an hour and a half drive later, we actually arrive at this cute little town. I consider this an open air museum called Sremski Karlovci. I believe that's the right pronunciation. So it's kind of like a fairy tale setting, and there is a fountain where you can see people filling up water from, and apparently if you drink the water from here, you'll be returning soon, which is the reason why I did not drink it, because one visit is enough. It's a really charming town with a small population, less than 10,000 people. It's actually known for its winemaking, among other things, and it's actually a great city to actually stroll, a great town to actually take a stroll in. Hey guys, so we're in a small town called Sremski Karlovci. I probably butchered the pronunciation, but this is actually on the way to Novi Sad. We actually stopped in a monastery along the way. Now we're here. There's actually a few wine shops here, but most are actually closed. And we tasted some local wine, which is really interesting. But can't stress enough how awesome the weather is. Feels like summer. I'm really loving it. But this town is cute. It's kind of like a page from the fairy tale. The wine was actually okay, to be honest with you. Nothing outstanding, but the town is known for winemaking and also known for these cute little buildings like the grammar school. This is actually the first grammar school of the country teaching kids how to actually read, which is amazing. And you actually see a lot of the rustic buildings lining the street of this town as well. So it's actually a really cute town. So usually people who go to Novi Sad stop here in Sremski Karlovci because the city or the town is only a 15 minutes drive from Novi Sad. So when we arrived at Novi Sad, before we arrived, we actually went, there's a viewpoint of Novi Sad across the river from the other side. So it actually does provide an impressive view. And upon arriving Novi Sad, which is the second largest city in the country, you'll be greeted by a pretty impressive cathedral walking towards the town square. So this is actually really, I think when it comes to the setup, it's really simple. There is a big town square with a few impressive buildings, and the town square's name is Savtosa Miletic Square. My Serbian's so bad. Sorry guys. But it's a really wide and expansive town square, that is actually populated by beautiful buildings, I have to say. And of course, connected to the town square is a pedestrian-only street that's closed off to traffic. And this street is actually where you'll find, it's called the Novi Sad Street, and this is actually where you find restaurants and cafes and boutiques, just for people to come hang out, especially on the weekend. just to enjoy the city. So the setup is actually really simple, and even the side streets, I have to say, it's beautiful as well. I was actually surprised to find this pastel colored restaurant. It's actually a Chinese restaurant that does not appear to be in business any longer, but the building was actually cute. And to find a Chinese restaurant in Novi Sad is actually interesting. There's also a tranquil park nearby. This is actually connected to the pedestrian street. Now, there's also a part of the city not visited by tourists that are equally charming. I actually took a detour. I walked out of the main tourist area just to appreciate settings like this. Sometimes it's actually worth doing that. Just don't go where the tourists go, and you actually find some surprises as well. So overall, I think Novi Sad and Sremski Karlovci make a great day trip from Belgrade, given their short distance from Belgrade.